civics play essentially allows students to be able to interact with the content of Unit 3 Path to Democracy in a different way. A lot of students love Path to Democracy because it's learning about the different events that eventually led to America being America. So being able to allow them to be different characters in the story like King George III or the colonists allow them to gain different perspective regarding what they did in the past and what led to decisions to be made.
The students benefit from acting out because they actually get to show us what they know more so than just writing it down. They get to be creative and they get to, put their own little twist on it. They get to have fun and they get to show, okay, you know what happens next.
So students were able to understand just what the different events were. What was the French-Indian War? What was the Stamp Act? From there, students were able to interact with it in different ways. We did a gallery walk where students can make a decision. Was a colonist right or King George III and the British? We also allowed students to create a comic strip. So the comic strip was a great way for students to understand the story, start from finish, rather than just writing generic notes. Students were able to, use their imagination to come up with the understanding of what was the beginning of the story, the middle of the story, and the end. And then from there, being able to create a skit and kind of understand what are the important aspects of it that need to be acted out for the actual play.
Not only are they showing us their knowledge of the content, but they're also getting more acquainted with the people that they're working with. We combined classes with kids that they've never talked to before, probably, and said, hey, show your knowledge, work together, talk in front of people. And so hopefully not only did they grow on their content knowledge, but they grew as 7th graders, speaking in front of people, acting in front of people, being themselves in front of people.
We were doing common sense, and we were doing the part where Thomas Paine wrote the pamphlet. We had to learn about when it was written, who wrote it, what happened, and we learned it with a bunch of the other plays that we did.
We got to finish writing out our script that we made, and Mr. McCord and Ms. Grimsley helped us, and then we got to act it out.
I liked when they made us draw comic strips and stuff to show us understanding it, and I liked drawing them.
It's a lot more fun than just watching a video about it or doing a worksheet.
Instead of them just getting the generic notes and using the textbook, students are able to engage in the content in a different and unique way. A lot of students, they learn in different ways, and being able to find those different outlets for them to, be themselves, I think is very essential.
Every student learns differently, so we have them draw a comic strip of it. That's for the kids who like to draw. We have them write stories about it. That's the kids who like to write. There's kids here who love to act.
So being able to allow a student to find their outlet and find the best way for them to be engaged in the content and learn, I think is very essential, especially at the middle school level, because they can take what they learn here and use it in high school and beyond.